My name is Georgia Smith, and I am 67 years old. After my husband passed away, my only support, and the sole reason for my happiness, was my son Michael. He was a very responsible man and took great care of me. Then one day he brought a friend home to meet me, and after that everything changed. Michael married Malika and they started living in a separate house. They used to come to visit me every week. However, suddenly several weeks passed and neither my son nor my daughter-in-law came to see me. There were no phone calls and no messages. I could not understand what was happening. I just thought they might be busy. Days went by and then suddenly there was a knock at my door. I saw my son and daughter-in-law and they looked very worried. When I asked, they told me they had suffered a huge loss in their business and were in great distress. Hearing this, my heart sank and I tried my best to comfort them. Suddenly Malika said in a very soft and sad tone, "Only you can help us now." I was surprised and asked, "How can I help? I have nothing left to give." That is when Malika said, "Mom, there is this house." I was shocked and asked, "What this house?" Malika replied, "Yes, if we sell this house, we can pay off some loans and you can come live with us in our home." I thought about it a lot, and as a mother I felt that if my son was right before my eyes, what could be better than that? I agreed, sold the house, and moved in with Michael and Malika. For a few days everything went well, but then Malika started taunting me. She would not give me food and I would spend the entire day alone in the house. While Michael and Malika went out, partied, and returned late at night, I would just sit in a corner silent and alone. One day Malika and Michael told me they were going out of city for some work and would return in a week. They left and I was once again alone. One day the doorbell rang. I saw a man standing there with files in his hand. He told me that this house belonged to him and that Michael and Malika had not paid the rent for a long time, so a notice to vacate the house had been issued. I told him they were out of city and would pay the rent once they returned, but the man gave me only 2 days and left. I made many calls to Michael and Malika, but their phones were switched off. I was extremely worried about what to do. 2 days passed in the blink of an eye and I was forced to vacate the house. Before leaving, when I checked Michael and Malika's room, I discovered they had already taken all their belongings. I packed my own things and left the house, having no idea where to go. I spent one night on the road, hungry and thirsty. Just then a girl named Elena saw me sitting on the roadside. She came to me and asked why I was sitting there. When I told her the whole story, she started crying. Elena took me with her. She worked at an old age home taking care of elderly people, and she got me a place to stay there. Now I live there happily with people who are also helpless like me but have big hearts. However, even today I become sad thinking about the betrayal of my son and daughter-in-law. Up until the point of telling this story, my son and daughter-in-law have made no effort to find me or contact me.